low beam and my high beams on the left, high beam, low beam on the right. The glass is clean and clear. It is properly mounted and secured. It's not broken, cracked, or damaged. Since we have fog lights, we're going to mention it. Fog lights are present. They're properly mounted and secured. The glass is clean and clear. It's not broken, cracked, or damaged. Now, when we talk about the fluid and air leaks, all right? Notice it says front of vehicle and engine area. The fluid and air leaks is in the engine area. So because you're standing out here and you say, all right, I don't see no leaks or leans, you're not getting credit for that. You have to make sure you do it when you have the engine hood open. No leaks where you can actually see the motor and your transmission. There's no leaks inside that area, inside the engine area.
So there's no purpose of saying that we don't have any leaks.
I wouldn't say that there's no purpose, because you can still
Just
check it
make sure-
inside and outside.
Okay, so make sure you check it while the hood is closed, and then again while the hood is open.
Yeah. All right. So we covered our lenses at the front of the vehicle, right?
Yes.
Covered all our lenses. Excuse me?
You don't see the mirrors outside?
Thank you.
It's y'all made out of fiberglass or metal?
All right. Driver side of the vehicle. We're going to talk about our COPs. What are COPs? Coolant, oil, dipstick oil cap, power steering fluid. What am I saying about my coolant? My coolant reservoir is filled to the proper level between the minimum and maximum. The caps are hand tight. The electrical lines leading to the the coolant tank has no RTF. The hoses leading to and from the coolant tank reservoir has no ABCDLs, no leaks. My oil cap is hand tightened. The filler neck is not broken, cracked, or damaged. I don't see any leaks from it. If I need to check my oil level, I'll remove the dipstick with the engine not running, wipe it off, put it back in, pull it back out, and make sure it's filled between the minimum and the maximum level. Power steering reservoir. All the bolts are present. It's properly mounted and secured. It's not broken, cracked, or damaged. It is filled between the minimum and maximum. Both caps are hand tightened. Hoses leading to and from have no ABCDLs. My air lines. I don't hear any audible air leaks inside the engine area, underneath the engine. On the fan, I don't see any leaks or puddles on the ground. They're all properly mounted and secured. Nothing's broken, cracked, damaged. No leaks. That covers my fluid and air leaks. My steering system. I have my steering rod. Properly mounted and secured. It's not broken, cracked, or damaged. There's no legal wells. Universal joints. You can add that in there if you like. They're properly greased. Steering box. Hoses leading to and from have no ABCDLs. The steering box is PMS, properly mounted and secured. It's not broken, cracked, or damaged, and it isn't leaking. Steering components. I have my pitman arm, my drag link. They're both held on by capsule nuts and cotter pins at the front and the rear. They're properly mounted and secured. They're not broken, cracked, or damaged. Nothing is missing. There are no illegal wells. Now we move to our steering axle. All right. Tires, inside, outside sidewalls have no ABCDL. No abrasions, bubbles, cuts, cracks, damage, or leaks. Tires must be worn evenly. They must match on both passenger and driver side. Tread depth, it's a minimum, should be no less than 4/32 inches of tread, and I would check that with the depth gauge. My tire is properly mounted and secured to the rim. The rim has no cracks, no illegal welds. My lug nuts and studs are all present and all accounted for. There are no shiny metal or rust trails indicating any looseness, and the holes for the studs are not out of round. Suspension. We're going to go to our spring mount, front and back. They're both properly mounted secure. All the nuts and bolts are present. There are no cracks, no illegal welds. My leaf spring is properly mounted secure. It's not broken, cracked, or damaged, and they're not scissored. This vehicle doesn't have an airbag on the front suspension, but it does have a shock absorber. Shock absorber, top and bottom rubber bushing are present, as well as the nuts and bolts. It is properly mounted secure. It's not broken, cracked, or damaged, and this holds hydraulic fluid, so it's not leaking. We're going to move on to our braking system. We have our brake hose and brake line. There's two separate things. The brake hose, which holds the air. Our brake line, which is the ABS line, has no RTFs. It's an electrical item. So we're going to say it has no RTF. It's not damaged, ripped, torn, or frayed. The air line has no ABCDLs. Moving on to the inside of the rim. Looking at this has a rotor and pads. It's not broken, cracked, or damaged. There are no contaminants, no grease or oil on the drums and pads. Now I can shut my hood.
Siri thought I was talking to her and then she stopped my video.
We just paused though, right?
Nah, that made me start a whole new video. Yeah, it's gonna be 2 parts.
I feel like it's just in the house.
Don't they? That shit's crazy. Yeah, Siri messy. Right, yeah.
I mean, give us a test of the surgery. I can see that on I know.
So, side of the vehicle. All right, we have lenses and reflectors. Vehicle, it says nothing about the trailer, right? But when it comes to the lenses, since we're on the side of it, we're going to talk about the lenses on there, but we're not talking about the reflector on the trailer. This is the reflector we're talking about. All right, so we have our amber reflector, properly mounted secure, it's not broken, cracked, or damaged. We have the reflector here. As far as the lenses, amber lenses go, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 amber lenses. They are properly mounted secure. They're not broken, cracked, or damaged. I have 1 red lens here, which is also properly mounted secure. It's not broken, cracked, or damaged. And if this trailer was equipped with ABS, that's why we have that yellow marker there. ABS light would either be here or here. Properly mounted secure, not broken, cracked, or damaged, or missing, and properly working. Go back up. It's still on the side of the vehicle. Traffic monitoring devices, side of the vehicle. Traffic monitoring devices and brackets. All the bolts are present. They're properly mounted secure, not broken, cracked, or damaged. Our glass is clean and clear. It is also not broken, cracked, or damaged. And as I stated on my end cap, it is adjusted to me. A battery. The battery housing itself is properly mounted secure. It's not broken, cracked, or damaged. If I need to check my battery, I will remove the cap. I would check that there are no corrosion and my electrical cables are no RTFs underneath my tank. Battery is not leaking. Fuel tank and DEF. I have my DEF tank and my fuel tank. Both of them have caps, which are hand tightened. They're not broken, cracked, damaged, or missing. my electrical line and hoses leading to and from the depth tank and fuel tank. The electrical lines have no RTF. The hoses have no ABCDL. Underneath the depth tank and fuel tank, there are no leaks. Okay? Frame. Y'all look at y'all checklist. It's frame with the S on the end. Frames plural. So we're talking about the tractor and the trailer frame. All right. So for my tractor frame, I have no drill holes, no illegal wells. My electrical lines and hoses are not hanging on the catwalk or down on the ground. All right. Frame has no holes, no illegal wells. If y'all want to, y'all could jump to the back, cover the trailer frame, and then come back up here. That way you knock it out, or finish up here and then move back. There's no specific order as long as you cover exactly what you need to cover. All right, so since I'm up here, I'm going to finish up here and then I'll move on to the trailer frame. All right, so my electrical lines, I have blue service, red emergency, green electrical. My glad hands are equipped with rubber bushings on the inside. I don't hear any audible ear leaks from them, and the bushings have no ABCDLs. My connector box for my electric cable is properly mounted secured on the front side of the trailer as well as the back side of the tractor. All my electrical lines and hoses leading to and from the tractor to the trailer or from the trailer to the tractor have no ABCDLs and they are not leaking. Move on to my coupling system. There are 9 parts to the coupling system. All right. I have my 5th wheel skid plate, which is probably grease and lube. There are no gaps between the apron and the skid plate. 5th wheel sits on the platform, which is properly mounted secured to the frame of the truck with the mounting bolts. I have 4 locking pins, 1, 2 on the other side, which are properly mounted secured. They're not broken, cracked, or damaged, and they're in their locked position.